I'm joined by Joseph Cheng in Hong Kong. He's a political analyst and professor of political science. Joseph, on the surface, this seems like a positive development, but Washington sees this as a move that Seoul could be letting their guard down before Pyongyang makes tangible steps to denuke. Do you agree?
Yes. Obviously, South Korea and North Korea are very much interested in promoting the peace process. North Korea understands this because of the lack of substantial achievements in the denuclearization talks with the United States. And it is therefore eager to demonstrate initiative. On the part of Seoul, the South Korean Moon administration understands that the peace process is something very popular domestically. And it also wants to assume a major role in the negotiation process. However, the United States, the Donald Trump administration, is against relaxing sanctions against Pyongyang so as to continue to exert pressure on the Kim regime. And there is therefore limits to what North Korea and South Korea can do, and that is why they resort to these confidence-building measures, because South Korea cannot engage in more substantial economic exchanges with North Korea. And because the Donald Trump administration wants to continue to exert maximum pressure on North Korea to force concessions in the denuclearization process. Hence, you see that the United States adopts a rather conservative attitude towards these confidence-building measures.
Joseph, speaking of the pressure, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo plans to meet his North Korean counterpart next week. What will be the challenge there on Washington's part to get North Korea to produce some real results here?
The American position is that the sanctions will be uplifted when the nuclearization process has been fully completed, verifiable, and made irreversible. Obviously, the Kim regime in Pyongyang is not going to accept this rather one-sided concession. So both sides have to work towards some kind of mutual step-by-step reciprocal strategy to enable actual progress be pushed forward in smaller steps. There is, of course, a severe challenge of the lack of mutual trust. And apparently, the American Secretary of State still wants to make sure that there are opportunities of talking and achieving progress.
Other than a confidence-building measure, which you just mentioned, what does this no-fly zone accomplish? How significant is this, in your opinion?
It is a typical type of confidence-building measures. It is not exactly very significant. Obviously, views of the demilitarized zone and close encounters of military aircraft by both sides may lead to military accidents. But the atmosphere is such that the imminent danger is not great. As I was saying, these confidence-building agreements are resorted to exactly because South Korea is not allowed to engage in relaxation of economic sanctions against North Korea and engage in trade, manufacturing, and tourism activities in North Korea.
All right, Joseph Cheng in Hong Kong, thanks for being with us.